Hey, Star Wars action figure collectors, this is Darth Phoenix 619 coming at you with another review. And this time I have the Republic Attack Dropship with Clone Pilot. And this was released in 2012 as part of the Clone Wars line. There's actually a vehicle pack that was not seen in many stores. I never saw it in my area at all. And I know a lot of people missed out on this one. And he tends to go for about $35, $40 online. So it's kind of pricey. But I got this recently for a pretty good price. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. So here we have a product shot of the Phase 2 Clone Pilot. Now, of course, this was re-released recently in 2013. The Dropship was, but not the clone. And this one is very common, the repaint, repack. You can find that in stores today. And that one comes with a Phase 1 Clone Pilot from the movie. So there's the die, there is the card there. There's a little scene in the back, which I'll show you in a sec. Some more of the accessories. There's another product shot there. As you can see in the back, you can attach other clones. There's a little synopsis there if you like to pause and read. There's your figure. And then some of the different ways you can display the piece. And missile firing launchers and adjustable cannons there. So a lot of cool little things for this guy. Really wanted this. I do like the ship. I think the ship looks really cool, but definitely wanted it more for the clone. So let's go ahead and take this out of the packaging. So here we have the diorama that is found inside the packaging, and I think it looks fantastic. I'm actually thinking about keeping this, and I usually don't. I usually throw them all away. But I just really like the battle depiction shown here. And it's basically the 212th Battalion in their Phase 2 armor. Of course, you see Cody, you see an airborne trooper down there tending to that fallen clone, and just various clones, and some in the background, as you can see, and just numerous Republic Attack dropships there in the background. So just great looking piece there. So there's that. And as for accessories, you get your usual, you get your die, I should say. You get this stand, which is a color I don't think I've seen before. It has a sort of a copper, kind of gold, dark gold color. So, interesting there. You get your Phase 2 Galactic Battle Game card. And I've always wondered if this is more like a Phase 1.5 or if it is a Phase 2 but just different from Battalion, because of course it's very different from what we see in Revenge of the Sith in regards to Phase 2 pilots. So if you know, let me know in the comments below. And then you get your instruction sheet there, which I won't show. And then you get this little, well, not little, but this piece of paper here that kind of goes over the features and how some of them work. So, which I'll be going over with you guys today. Alright, so let's move that to the side. And let's get to the dropship itself. So there it is. As you can see, kind of reminiscent of a gunship, like a mini version. And just, the colors, of course, very reminiscent of the gunship, but a mini scale version. So here are the clones in the back. Now you don't get 3 figures, as I showed at the beginning of the video. You only get the clone pilot, so you're going to have to provide your own clones to attach to the frame. And I'm just using Phase 2 boost and sinker here. But as you can see, there's some great sculpting on the frame, on the blasters themselves. Nice gunmetal paint tap there on the blasters themselves. And they do hold on very nicely to the grips there, the handles. And you have this somewhat softer plastic here that allows you to fit the clone in the frame. So you just clip it around his waist. So it does hold them nice and tight. Okay. And to release it, what you do is you take these cannons and you squeeze them together, and that releases the clip. So as you can see underneath here, how that opens up and closes back firmly around the top part of the frame itself. And that's pretty much it. And then what you do here is you just take, this comes apart. So do that with my, there we go. Not too difficult, just with my elbow, not 100%. more of a challenge, and that's what the back of it looks like. I mean, it looks pretty good here. This, it is what it is. I mean, I think they could have come up with a better way to attach them, but it works. So this rectangular peg slides into this rectangular square here. This rectangular area. There you go. Rectangular square, that doesn't make no sense. So it's been a while since I've reviewed. And there you go. That's pretty much what they look like. So, either displayed on the dropship itself or by themselves like this. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay. So that is that. And these do rotate up and down, just so you know. So if you don't want them holding on to it, they don't have to. Alright, so now to the dropship itself. Like I said, very reminiscent of a gunship. Same colors. The paint apps on this are pretty clean for the most part. As you can see, there's a little bit of bleeding there. There's on mine at least, there's some paint blot right there on this color here, which is more like a maroon, almost metallic, sort of purplish, brownish color, hard to describe. You get it here also. Just a lot of little detail, in the sculpt, and some lines there, and it looks good. I really am impressed with the way it looks. The front part is applied really nicely, the paint apps. Nice, that green, Republic green looks great, and the Republic red, just fantastic. Okay. So, the cannon, which of course serves as a stand when you have it in flight mode, can rotate up and down like a 45-degree angle. So nice sculpt on the cannon itself, looks good. The turrets up front go up and down. I think they do a full 360 if I'm not mistaken. Yep. There's your Republic symbol, of course. And then the wings, here, if you want to put it in fighter mode, this section back here in the back can be rotated upwards so it's parallel to the cockpit, and then you have it in attack mode once you lift up that cannon too. So it's just another way to display it. Great play feature, flying around and whatnot. So that's really cool. So this thing has, in my opinion, has a ton of play features. And you've got some cannons here at the top, and then these are spring loaded, so they do deploy. So you just press that button there, and they shoot. There you go, right back at me. And the other side does the same thing. And that's pretty much it. Goes back inside. There we go. So just overall looks great. And the cockpit is a see-through plastic. Get in there. There you go. And you can't remove the cockpit. It's easier just to remove it entirely. I mean, you can lift it up like that, but I think it's better to just kind of take off entirely to remove the clone. And then there's your inside. Got the steering wheel, which doesn't rotate at all. Open space there for his legs, and this pops back in there pretty easily. Okay, and that's pretty much it in regards to the cockpit. So just a great looking ship. Really, really like the design of this, and I like the paint apps better than the 2013 version. Okay, now onto the figure, which is for the most part your standard clone. We've seen this mold before. Articulations, ball jointed head, ball hinged shoulders, hinged elbows. You got the swivel wrists, no articulation in the waist or torso, which is unfortunate but not a big deal. You got the swivel hips, you got the ball hinged knees, and no articulation on the ankles. So, it's not your basic 12-14 points of articulation, but it's better than what we got recently for clones. And then I got this really warped blaster. I don't know what happened to this blaster. I'm going to have to remove it and give him a new one, but whatever. It's hidden most of the time. But of course, what really makes the figure is the helmet itself. The design of the helmet is very cool. The yellow is not painted not applied very neatly. I'm not sure if that was done on purpose, but I like it. I like the way it works here. But the Republic symbols, though, those look really nice. I think those look fantastic. Very, very clean. Okay, and you got your black visor with the black paint tabs there, and got the tubing, the breathing apparatus. The paint apps aren't that well on the breathing apparatus itself. I mean, I think it could have been a lot cleaner on that, but from a distance, it doesn't look bad at all. So, just really like the design of the helmet. And helmet's non-removable, of course. And then you got some great paint apps there. The rest of the clone is a standard clone. I'm not sure which mold this is, but I've seen this before. Great mold. Looks good. Okay. And this does unpeg off the chest and off the mouth. But yeah, doesn't look really nice. Okay. And there's the pigs. So that's pretty much the Phase 2 clone. Just a really cool looking clone. Okay. Kind of has some similarities to the Republic. I forgot the name, top of my head. Let me see, it's on the packaging. The Republic Assault Submarine, kind of a similar design with the mouthpiece. So there you guys have it. I hope you've enjoyed this review. You know, I apologize if I seemed rusty. It's been a long time since I reviewed a figure, and now that my elbow's doing better, I got my two hands, so, you know, hopefully I did justice to this set. It's highly recommended, but unfortunately, like I said, it's kind of a rare set, so you're probably going to pay almost twice the price online for it. But, you know, if you're a Clone Trooper fan, I mean, I think it's a must. This ship is great playability, and just a nice, decent Phase 2 pilot clone here. So overall, definitely recommended set. So until next time, you guys, please comment, like, you know, subscribe if you like what you see, and until next time, may the Force be with you.